Yeah, boy, we back in the building. 3kingsboxing.com. What, we about, 3-4 minutes late, 5 minutes late? This shit don't really fucking matter because niggas is watching the NBA draft. Dog, why do they keep doing this shit, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was this podcast, then it was the one previous, or I'm sorry, not the one previous, but the one before the one previous, which was a Thursday. Then there was a one before that, which was a Monday. They had the 2 NBA Finals games on. You know what I'm saying? They doing this shit on purpose. They picking Mondays and Thursdays on fucking purpose, man. You know what I'm saying? But the NBA draft to me ain't really that fucking popular. I don't even know why cats watch it past maybe the first round. After that, it's like the rest of them. I mean, first of all, in my opinion, the niggas gonna suck from like pick 6 down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my opinion.
Depending on who you draft, motherfuckers gonna suck from pick 1.
Yeah. What was your boy's name, dog? That Cleveland picked up. Damn, I can't remember his name, bro. Cleveland Cavaliers picked that nigga number 1 a few years back, like 2012. That nigga in the G League now.
Oh, we was just talking about that nigga.
He's the worst number 1 pick of all time. He beat Kwame Brown.
You said Cleveland. Oh, damn. He beat Kwame Brown. We was just talking about that, dog. We were just talking.
The fuck was that dude's name, man?
That dude's name, man.
I can't think of his name for nothing, bro. But yeah, I mean, you end up with some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, the number 1 pick this year, obviously,
was it Bennett? Something Bennett?
Yeah, Andre Bennett.
Okay.
Yeah, Andre Bennett or some shit like that. Whack ass nigga, bro. But see, Zion Williams is gonna be the first round pick. If he's probably already was the first round pick. I'm not watching the shit. You know what I'm saying? But Zion Williams is another Charles Barkley, straight up and down, 100%. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you got another Charles Barkley as your number 1 pick. When he played, I think Charles fell all the way down to the bottom of the top 10 because of his height. He was only like 6'4", and he was a power forward.
Exactly.
Yeah. So back then, that shit was unheard of to have a power forward that fucking small. So he went down. But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. But all right, man. I realized something today, bro.
What's that, man?
It's funny. GM Strong just said something that alluding to what I'm getting ready to say, man. So, I got in the shower this morning, right? And I got out the shower and, I took my daily bucket naked look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? And in doing so, I realized something, man.
Oh God, I don't hate that. I don't even know if I want to even ask. I don't know if I even want to even ask. But for the sake of all those out there, and for the women that's listening, what did you realize when you looked in the mirror at your bucket nakedness?
I'm fucking light skinned, man. I'm a light skinned nigga, bro. Officially. What the fuck did that happen, man? when the fuck did that shit happen, bro?
Hey, man, we've been telling you that shit, dog. We have been telling. See, it's hard for you to realize how light skinned you are because you have a mixed wife.
Man.
So she's probably lighter than you.
Hell yeah, she's lighter than me.
Right? And I've actually seen your kids.
Right.
They're kind of on that side, with the exception of your daughter. She's a little bit dark. Right. So it's hard for you to see that. But when you standing there, right, just like, okay, we having revelations. I'm finna give a revelation. I was, I was in the motherfucking at the gym, doing my workout. You know what I'm saying? I pushed up 275. I did 2 reps of the shit, right?
That's light work, nigga. Go ahead.
Well, I was warming up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. All right, bet.
I was just warming up, right? So you know how you get ready to leave, you go to the back, you know what I'm saying? You're taking your shirt off and shit. So I'm taking my shirt off. And next to me, of course, is that out of shape, roly-poly fat motherfucker, right? I'm looking at him, and I look at me, I said, I've realized I am officially not 175. I am a semi-borderline fat old man. My stomach was damn near poking out the same as that motherfucker. I put my shit back on, threw my bag back in the locker, and I did 5 more miles on the bicycle just from the thought of that shit.
Yeah, see, man, see what y'all get. Y'all listen to this shit. Man, that shit hurt me to the core, bro. I was like, damn, I'm officially a light-skinned nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas think I'm soft, man. That's what I get it now. I get it now, bro. Let's jump into this shit. As y'all know, if you got a fucking problem with what we got to say, it don't take much to come find us, man. Shit, I might be in Houston June 29th. Shout out to my man Jordan Whitehead, a.k.a. Blake Whitehead, 3 King Boxing in the building.
Yes, sir.
I might be in H-Town with my man Blake Whitehead. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got a problem, y'all can come see me June 29th.
Oh, hell
Word up.
No.
Wow.
That explains a lot of shit now. Still proving said fellow light-skinned brothers unite. That's why that nigga been donating. He light-skinned too. God, that explains a lot of shit.
He didn't know I was light-skinned, bro. Let's jump right into this shit, man. Hopefully we get some more cats in and start watching that whack-ass NBA draft, man. They nigga watching like the fucking 48th pick, nigga. Why the fuck do you care about the 48th pick? You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Anyway, man. Anthony Joshua, man. Andy Ruiz, the rematch is going to be at Madison Square Garden. We broke that earlier today. Of course, the podcast is at 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time. So it's kind of, not breaking news anymore. But if you follow 3 Kings Boxing, we got the shit out there well before a lot of these other multimedia outlets got it out there. You know what I'm saying? This is a big deal to me because, number one, I got to say, I got to respect Andy Ruiz, dog. And I also got to most 100% respect Anthony Joshua. I respect Andy Ruiz because he said, fuck it, Holmes, let's do it again. Madison Square Garden, and we ain't got to go to fucking Mexico. Shut up, my man still proving Bo funny as hell. He donated because Bo. Appreciate you, Bo. Oh, man. He said, we don't got to go to Mexico, Holmes. I kick your fucking ass again in New York, Madison Square Garden, have all my patos and locals there with me, right? So he's like, shit, we could do that shit again there. And Anthony Joshua, I got to give him respect because he said, yo, I will go back to the venue where I lost everything and try to reclaim it. Yo, you got to respect the dude that is not afraid to put it all on the fucking line. My man Blake, $1. Hey, bro, hey, I'm going to give you that $1 back, man. I know you ain't got that much money, nigga.
Oh my God. You Blake, you $199.
I gotta give my nigga Blake his $1 back, man.
We are officially not paying niggas enough at 3 Kings.
I'm telling you, bro.
This is why you niggas need to write more.
Oh man, but what's good, Eric? What's good, Main Event Boxing Talk? Real talk though, man. I gotta give him credit for going back to where he lost everything and wanting to reclaim it. That's some real man shit right there. That's what we like to say, alpha male material. You know what I'm saying? Because they could have easily been crying, bitching, and moaning about taking the shit back to the UK. Hell, Eddie Hearn was doing that. One thing I will say is, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, I never heard Anthony Joshua say that. I never heard Anthony Joshua say, yeah, we got to have it go back to the UK. But I did hear Anthony Joshua previously, before this was actually news, that he wouldn't mind having the shit in Madison Square Garden again. I did hear that in multiple interviews. You see what I'm saying? So I got to give him credit for not wanting to go back. Shay Dub put $4.99 on it. Appreciate it. I got to give him credit for not wanting to go back to the UK, having the easy way out, having all his fans and his hoes and everybody watching him, you know what I'm saying, where he's more comfortable and trying to get everything that he lost back. He said, fuck it, put me back in the uncomfortable environment against the uncomfortable opponent that I lost to, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's do it again. I got to respect him for that. What do you think about that, man?
Listen, this tells me everything I need to know about the psyche of Anthony Joshua, right?
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Heisenberg put $5 on it. Appreciate you, dog. All right, go ahead, Bo.
All right. I've always said this, right? I've always said that as a fighter, when you show me that you have pretty much learned from your mistakes and what you did, and you've accepted that, you know what I'm saying? Then that tells me that your ability to go forward now has better for you. So Anthony Joshua, so if anybody's out there questioning whether he's gonna win or whether he's gonna lose in the rematch, this tells me, yeah, I believe wholeheartedly even more so now he's gonna win because he's willing to go back to the scene of the crime. Right. Okay, and go through this again. He's willing to say, no, fuck that. I got it. Not only do I got to win my belts back, I have to win it back in the same fashion at the same place that I fucking lost it. Right. And that takes a lot of character to say. And here on this podcast, we don't roll with what everybody else roll with. We roll with what we know is right. Right. So the same way we was able to give Deontay Wilder his credit, saying, listen, man, he ain't gotta refight motherfucking Fury, but he was willing to do so, right? So you got to give Anthony, whether you like Anthony Joshua, whether you hate Anthony Joshua, whatever the case may be, you got to give the man credit because Anthony Joshua could have easily have said, hey man, fuck that, dog. Okay, bring your ass to the UK. Okay, not only that, you know, I'll still give you whatever money it is. Or he could have said, you don't come to the UK, I'm taking you to court, I'm suing you. Right? He could have, like, there's so many ways Joshua could have played this, but he didn't play it that way. And I'm glad for that. Also, it also tells me that Ruiz and his people did the right thing. No, motherfucker. No. Yeah, right. We gonna play this Trump goddamn card because we know we got y'all. And if you really want it, because what do Eddie always say? Well, you know, you got to come see us if you want it. You got to come see us if you want it, right? Well, Ruiz did the same thing. So, man, shout out to both of them, and I totally agree. Shout out to both of them. But the fact that Anthony Joshua is even willing to go back to Madison Square Garden, the fact that Anthony Joshua is, you know, okay to go back, that tells me from a mental standpoint, he's at least fought that part of the battle. Now the next phase is to mentally prepare himself to forget what happened in the first fight and do better in the second.
All right, man. There's some good questions in the chat, but let me go ahead and read these off real quick. My man Blake put $2 on it, minus $2. He put $0 on it because I got to get that nigga his money back. You know what I'm saying? My man GM Strong put 5 on it. He said, I don't like being left out. Word up, man. Word up. I appreciate y'all fellas, man. Look, my man Main Event Boxing said, do you guys think Joshua likes the mental toughness that Lennox Lewis had? I would take off Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis is one of a kind. You know what I'm saying? The guy dominated for damn near for a decade. Main Event Boxing. Take off Lennox Lewis. Does he even have the mental toughness to be able to pull off a win in the same place where he was devastated at? Do you think he does?
You know, that's a tough one to answer. I think the fact that he's willing to go back shows that he has to a certain degree address the mental issues to himself in his own mind.
Right.
Now, whether he has it or not, like, put it like this, to me, this is the first step towards addressing that. Now, whether he has it or not, we'll know over the course, because if he's still seeing, you know, getting that SEAL teams and seeing psychiatrists and all of that, then we know he's still sort of fractured. But the fact that, you know, he's willing to go back and has no problem going back, that tells me, okay, he's taking that first step. And sometimes that's the hardest part of any type of thing like that, is they taking that first step.
Yep. I agree 100%. We won't know. You know what I'm saying? I'll kind of reiterate what Bo said, put my own spin on it. We won't know until he gets put back in that situation where he's got to go through adversity again. Hell, actually, the idea itself is going through adversity, right? Yeah. Because there is a whole lot of motherfuckers out there that if you put them back in this situation, they folded once again. You see what I'm saying? So we got to see, you know, they're talking about November or December. I think it was like November 14th or December 16th, some shit like that. We'll find out then if he is really mentally fortified, right? For you dumb niggas, just basically mentally tough enough. Just think of it that way. You know what I'm saying? We'll find out if he's mentally tough enough to be able to undergo kind of the same situation that he went through when he lost it all. You see what I'm saying? Now, my bigger issue is, will this motherfucker take this fight much more serious than he did previously? I'm sorry, dog. We look, we don't have no evidence, Bo, that he wasn't training properly out there in South Beach, but I think I got evidence that he wasn't training properly in fucking South Beach. Why? Because I was there the same week that nigga was there. You see what I'm saying? Okay. My wife and I saw what was out there at South Beach, okay? I can tell you a simple nigga like Anthony Joshua was not training with all that ass all over the goddamn South Beach. You know what I'm saying? Ass everywhere. You was tripping over ass, nigga. Oops, sorry about that, baby. That's what the fuck was happening out there. There's no way he was training, dog. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. What for me, I need to see, where is he going to be at when he comes down here? Is he going to, Colorado to train or some shit, right? Is he going to a high altitude out there with Abel Sanchez or somebody going out there to train, right? That's what I care about. And it would actually work better for him because he got gassed in the first fight after the third round.
That's true.
So he might need to do some high altitude training. You see what I'm saying? He might need to shed a little bit of the weight off, the muscle mass, just a little bit, not too much, because I got the same kind of build, so I'm not trying. I got to roll with niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? I got to fuck with niggas like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I hate it if I get on the scale and I'm under 215. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I get mad immediately. So I got to roll with niggas like that. But in this case, so he doesn't get tired the way that he did, you got to train in high altitude. You might need to shed a little bit of the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Because this is serious. If he loses this fight, right? And I think it was my man Bakari, my man Cheetah Head. I think he wrote this article. And he said the stakes are so high that there's a possibility that if he loses this fight, we might be able to stick a fork in his career. Now, I don't think it's going to be to that degree. Okay. But I believe that Anthony Joshua could lead it that way if he's not mentally tough enough to say, I lost again, I can rebuild. Remember what we talked about, family. A lot of niggas, like David Reed, for example, they lose that one big fight and they're done.
They're never the same.
They're never the same. Right?
Actually, okay, go ahead. No, I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right. They're never the same. Anthony Joshua, in this case, would lose two big fights. You see that? And he could possibly become a David Reed, have maybe one more fight after that fight. Bobo Jones out there in the UK. You know what I'm saying? It's my nigga Bobo Jones, man. Multi-purpose. Yeah, multi-purpose nigga. Fight my nigga Bobo Jones out in the UK, knock him out, and then retire. He just doesn't have it anymore. That could happen. What do you think, man?
Here's the thing about that, because you mentioned you said Jeff Lacey, right?
Yep.
Okay. That happened to Jeff Lacey, happened to David Reed. There's a fighter that it happened to. He was only able to continue his career because of his name, and that was Mike Tyson. When Douglas beat Mike Tyson, he was never the same fighter. The way he approached the ring, the way he fought, he was never the fucking same. Mike was able to get by simply because of one reason only, was because his name. It was simply because of his name, because if you watch him, he was never the same dude, right? So not only are the stakes are high, I think what you'll be looking at, and so many people will probably agree or disagree with me on this aspect. If Anthony Joshua loses a second time to Andy Ruiz, he surpasses anybody on the list that you would say hype job, because of the way he has been elevated into this sport and the position he has been put in. To lose to Andy Ruiz not once but twice, especially if he loses by knockout a second time.
Right.
Okay, you have to put him on there as one of the biggest hype jobs. And a lot of people might not agree with that statement, and that's fine. But let's look at it. This is a dude that was being prepared as being the face of boxing. This is a dude that's been, the A. Hearns put a whole goddamn country entity network, everything got behind him, and he loses twice to a guy that nobody fucking knew, that came off a fight and went into a 4-week training camp and got knocked out twice too. If you lose to that guy twice, okay, I'm sorry to tell you, like people say Triple G. No, Triple G just lost to Canelo Alvarez. He's one of the best fucking fighters in boxing right now. Okay, I remember people saying Canelo Alvarez was a hype job because he lost to one of the best fighters in boxing.
Right.
Same thing with Kovalev.
Right.
Anthony Joshua didn't lose to one of the best fighters in mother. He lost. Hell, we don't even know if he was the best second-tier fighter in boxing. Because he never fought. Like Andy Ruiz went straight from fighting to fighting for a title. Like, what minor title Andy Ruiz had? Because when he walked to the ring, he walked dolo. Motherfuckers walk to the ring with the minor titles, dog. They holding them up. He walked to the ring dolo.
Yep. He was out for a little while and came back and only fought Alexander Dimitrico. So
and then this is Russia. People is gonna look at Andy Ruiz and say, how did that motherfucker beat him twice? See, that's the thing. So, because I could look at Buster Douglas and say, okay, I could see how Buster Douglas beat Tyson because just the shape he in and how he fought in condition. But when you look at Andy Ruiz, like, how did that motherfucker beat this dude twice? So there's a lot there, and I think that at the end, like, boxing is a sport where you have to have a short memory. You have to get what happened, and this is why, and Prodigy can relate to this. This is why going through the amateurs, like cats who only have like 12 and 20 fights and go pro, I'm like, that's still not enough. The reason why is because boxing, you have to have a short memory. You can go to the gym one day and get your ass straight whooped, but when you go to the gym the next day, you got to forget that this motherfucker just whooped your ass yesterday. You got to forget that. You got to have a short memory. You got to forget that nothing was working yesterday. You got to forget that. So we'll see as Joshua goes into training camp, as the fight get close, we'll find out exactly what he's made of.
Yeah, this is really a big deal, and I think a lot of people are they're having a misconception of Andy Ruiz's skill sets, being able to hurt Joshua again the way he did in the first fight, and the actual mental state of Anthony Joshua, going into the second fight. There's a misconception there. You know what I'm saying? Like people are like, well, he'll knock him out again. I say, why? Because Andy Ruiz is better. Well, you got to understand, you know what I'm saying? The nigga's mindset was not there. There's a lot that was going on, and he showed us by hiring a whole goddamn, a judicial system to back him in order to get his mind right before the goddamn fight. You know what I'm saying? So that showed us that there was something wrong there already mentally. So we got to look at going into the second fight. Will he be mentally there as well? What's good? She'd have had 3 kings in the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So will he be there if he goes into the second fight? That is the biggest thing. I mean, I get it. That and then the training. Those are the 2 biggest things we got to look at.
Yep.
Will he be mentally there, and will he be training the way he should be fucking training?
That's true.
Now, if everything's there, in my opinion, Anthony Joshua has a hell of a chance to win this fight. Because remember, he was tough for Ruiz, even knocked him down, and in my opinion, he wasn't even all the way there. That's so, yeah, man, you got a Joshua that's all the way there. I mean, he's got a fucking 4-inch height advantage and an 8.5-inch reach advantage. The game plan is easy.
Yeah, that game plan couldn't have been more easy.
Yeah, the game plan is easy. I can understand if Andy Ruiz had like this magnificent footwork where he was moving, he could move to get himself closer on the inside to get around Anthony Joshua's jab or straight right hand. I get it, right? But he doesn't have that footwork. Andy Ruiz is on the center line, B. Especially if you're from a distance. Now, up close, it's easier for him to evade shots and to get off on counters because he's right there. Your opponent's right there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're fighting from the outside and utilizing all 8.5-inch reach, it's harder for him to maneuver because he doesn't have the footwork. You see what I'm saying? So there's a whole lot to consider, man. And I really believe if he doesn't get the job done this time, he is going to be mentally shattered. He's fractured right now. you can fix a fracture.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Put a splint on that bitch, fixed. But if it's shattered, nigga, that's it.
Well, I think the interesting thing for me is, I think one more thing we have to look at is the approach that Andy Ruiz is going to take in this fight. And this is something for me, because sometimes when you go from being the hunter to the hunted, you change. This is why I respect cats like Floyd, Andre Ward, Terence Crawford, hell, Vasyl Lomachenko. It don't matter if they go from hunter. From hunter to hunted. These motherfuckers still gonna get in your ass, right? If Andy Ruiz go from being the hunter to the hunted, and he goes into this fight thinking, I just got to stay on my feet for 12 rounds and make 12 rounds, or he tries to do something different, then he could possibly, even to a Joshua that's not already there, he could possibly lose because he's not all the way there as far as what he should do to win. So for me, what Ruiz need to do, come right out, jump on Joshua, and test that mental state of mind. Jump on his, test him. Come right, the first one, bang, jump on this motherfucker. Make him uncomfortable. Rough him up, bruise him up, right? Test that mental state of mind, because everybody's mentally ready until the first fucking punch is thrown.
Exactly. I agree. Virtuoso just said something very, very pertinent to the conversation. He said Joshua made it easy for Ruiz to hit him from close range. Every time Joshua was getting tagged, he stood there covering up. Exactly. He didn't move. He didn't step back. I told you, all he had to do was take a half step back, and he would have been out of range.
Well, we learned something from that. Anthony Joshua not a counterpuncher either.
No, he's not. Well, we knew that before.
Yeah, but I'm saying it became obvious to everybody out there watching that. You're right. He covered up. And the reason why Ruiz was able to stand there and throw with that chin sticking straight up like that was because he knew this motherfucker wasn't gonna counter.
Yeah, we knew that before. I mean, he had chances to counter Dillian White when he got hurt in that fight. He didn't counter him. He covered up in that fight. So we seen this shit before. It's not the first, but it is what it is, man. But at the end of the day, I gotta respect both of these guys. Definitely respect Anthony Joshua for taking it back to the fucking place where all his dreams were lost. It said, my man said, I'll get them dreams back. We'll see, man.
Oh my God. Oh no. Joshua. Oh God. We can't lose the fight. We can't lose the fight. I bet you ever watched that movie? Get the name of that movie. It was a movie with Hulk Hogan in it.
Which one? Are you talking about
wrestler and the Debo, the guy that played Debo?
Hold on, man. It's
no
not
holds bars. No holds bars.
No holds barred. That was my shit right there, bro.
Eddie Hearns wish he could have ran up there and snatched the cord out.
Yeah. No holds barred. That was my. Hey, y'all little niggas won't know nothing about that shit. Little niggas don't know no holds barred, man.
Eddie Hearns wish he could have ran up and snatched the goddamn power.
Mm-hmm. Fuck this. Nah, bro. This is what happened. They played. Eddie Hearn was playing Tecmo Bowl with Al Heyman, nigga, and Al Heyman picked the Raiders, nigga. That's what happened. And Eddie Hearn hit the reset button, man. Fuck this. That's what happened. Motherfucker hit the reset button.
Hey,
Let's go. Go ahead.
You was playing Tecmo Bowl. If a motherfucker picked the Raiders, you hit the reset button. If you picked them again, you took the joystick from his ass.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was a rule. If you pick the motherfucker again, bro, you gotta give the motherfucking controller to the next person, bro. You can't play, bro.
You can't play.
No, goddamn well, you're not supposed to pick the Raiders because of what? GM Strong said it. Bo Jackson. That nigga was the number 99 roster player before they created that shit on NBA Live, nigga. Nigga had every goddamn thing, bro. Man, what you got for me next, bro?
All right, man. You know, sometimes in life, no matter what you're going through, you get up and you gotta push through. Now, I'm gonna skip a topic, and please forgive me, Prodigy, because I have to talk about this because this shit is funny to me. Okay. Finest Martirosyan is in these streets.
in these streets,
acting like a motherfucking crackhead.
Yo, this nigga's yo, Vanez is on some real, I got some cheeseburgers type shit, B. You know what I'm saying? I got these cheeseburgers.
This motherfucker is on social media. And then man, y'all now, them ain't championship belts, but he got the second tier belts from the WBC and all these other sanctioning bodies and shit. And he like, yo, who want one of these belts? I'm selling them. Hit me up.
Oh man.
About Martirosyan, we wrote an article about, you know, he was like, fuck PBC, fuck that. I'm not getting no opportunities, despite the fact the motherfucker had 3 championship fights and lost all 3. Okay, was it 3 or 4? Because he fought Eslin Lauder twice, he fought Charlo, and he fought it was 4 because he fought Eslin Lauder twice, he fought Charlo, and then he fought what's my man, Demetrius Andrade. Okay, so I don't know if that was a championship fight or not, but okay, just for the sake of argument, we'll say 3.
It was.
It was okay. So 4.
Demetrius Andrade for the vacant WBO title.
Okay, so he right. So I was right. He had 4 fucking opportunities and a title fight, right? So he's like, fuck that, man. PBC ain't doing nothing. Heyman ain't giving me that. Fuck. I'm not fighting enough. Fuck. I'm going to somebody that's going to let me fight a lot. Somebody that's going to put me in a championship position. Somebody that's going to keep me active. I'm going to go to Don King, who big fighter was Charles Hadley, who got knocked off.
Wait. Hold on. Charles Hadley?
Charles Hadley.
Ew.
You know, amateur Texas standout.
Oh, yeah, I'm not that nigga.
You spot that nigga?
Man, Jesus.
No, my bad. He wiped the sweat off your forehead.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, he went to Don King. Don King. I think he had 1 fight under Don King. Then what happened? Vanez running motion, realized he made a mistake, right? So what he was doing? Oh, Al, I didn't really. I mean, he all up in. You guys ever see that movie called Tripping with old boy? Yep. He said, "Yo, give him my butt to kiss."
Yeah.
He up there with Al like, no, get all up in the crack. Get
in the crack. Yeah, I remember that shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get the tissue that the tissue that gets stuck. Yeah, get the tissue off my ass. Trying to get back in with Heyman. But Heyman, I ain't got no use for you.
Man, Heyman said, nigga, fuck you. Get your bitch ass out of here. That's what Heyman said.
Right. Listen, Al, when he came back, coming in to apologize, Al sat there. And this is what Al sat there, right, in an empty room because he tired of these niggas playing that Jay-Z shit. So he said,
right,
his empty office, looking at Vanez, and Vanez begging, and Al just looked at him. He's like, "Hey man, I got Charlo versus Harrison. I got Hurd and J-Rock. I got Spence and motherfucking Crawford I got to work on. I got Spence and motherfucking Porter. I got Danny Garcia and motherfucking Mikey Garcia. You really think I got time for you?"
I'm telling you, man.
I got Wilder Luis Ortiz. Okay, I got this. You know what I'm saying? I got motherfuckers saying I don't want to work with white people. I got this punk ass British motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Constantly trying to pick my motherfucking heavyweights to put fights up against. Okay, I got Deontay Wilder out here rambling and shit without a PR team putting the word bomb squad when we use the word Muslims. Do you really think I got time for you?
Yeah, man.
I tell you what, when I'm not doing something important, like if I'm not perhaps cutting my toenails, maybe I'll think about you.
That nigga ain't cutting his own toenails.
Well,
that nigga Adrian Broner cutting his toenails. That nigga Adrian Broner down there cutting that nigga toenails right now, bro.
And Adrian will probably do that shit.
Oh yeah.
I need a loan. I need a loan. While I'm doing this, can you brush my hair? But but yeah, man, it's I don't know if it's a joke, if he playing, but that's a bad look, man.
Well, we talked about it, man, when we published the article back when he did this shit, like, what was it, like 2-3 months ago? That nigga came out there saying that he wished he never said what he said and he regrets, saying what he said. We said in the chat, we was like, yo, Al Hammond gonna be like, man, somebody get this bitch out of here. I guarantee. We were saying that shit back then.
That was months ago, dog.
Yeah.
I can't remember what episode. I don't think we was in double-digit episodes.
Well, I don't think we were even on YouTube, dog. We had published the article.
That's true.
I don't even know we went to YouTube yet, bro. I don't even think we did that. We just talked about it in the chat.
Yeah.
And we knew this was coming, man. There's no fucking way Al Hammond was gonna allow this nigga to come back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Al Hammond specifically told this nigga, bro, you a whack nigga. You can't beat none of my goddamn fighters I got at 154. You went in there and got knocked the fuck out by Triple G, nigga. You was a patsy, nigga. You was not even a patsy. Sorry, you was a pawn.
About Triple G, that's 5.
Yeah, you was a pawn, right? 5. You was a pawn. You know what I'm saying? You were just a nigga to go in there and get knocked the fuck out so that he could fight Canelo in September, nigga. They used you, bro. Why the fuck would I want your bitch ass back over here, nigga? I like Miguel Cruz better than I like you, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Like the Tutti Frutti.
Yeah, nigga.
I like the Fruity Trip.
That's Orlando Cruz. That's Orlando Cruz. The gay one. Yeah. I like Orlando Cruz and Miguel Cruz better than you, nigga. Nigga, I like David Grayton better than you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said, get the fuck out of here. Matter of fact, wait a minute. Give me your bitch, then get the fuck out. That's what he said, bro. So, look, man, this is why a lot of these fighters, I'm not saying Al Hammond is the best guy to go with. Listen, man, given your scenario, your situation, and the division that you're in, that's when you decide who's the best fit for you, right?
Right.
But when it was Vanez Martirosyan dealing with 154, and he wasn't going to 160, man. He wasn't staying over there. He just went to 160 to take the Golovkin fight, get an opportunity he thought he could get. Plus, the nigga wasn't fighting anyway. He was on the layoff at the time. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the biggest criticisms we had on the fight, was that Vanez Martirosyan was already on a layoff and he was moving to 160 for the goddamn fight, right? He saw opportunity. He saw a bag. He knew he was with crackhead old. Well, he's not a crackhead. He's a crackhead now, but back in them days, bro, Don King, I have a nigga murked in seconds. You know what I'm saying? But now he an old ass sherm smoking crackhead. He's rolling with that nigga right now. He know he ain't getting no fight, bro. So he's like, fuck it, give me the fight. I'll take it. I'll take anything, whatever you want. Just give it to me. I need money. And he took the fight, got knocked the fuck out, right? So he knew he was at his wit's end at that point in time. I was like, fuck, I got to go back to Al. But you got to understand where or who's feeding you, bro, and not to bite the hand. You see, Adrian Broner's still not biting the hand that feeds him. Y'all understand that, right? And that's why Adrian Broner still gets put in these big-ass fights, besides the fact that people still want to see him fight because they like to see him lose, right? You go to his Instagram, he talks about all these, he's saying he'll do this, he'll do that. Right now, he's talking about a fight date is coming soon. And if you look at that goddamn post, there's people all over it clowning him. But I guarantee you, all those people clowning him are going to watch his next fight, right? Because they like to see him lose, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say most definitely they'll watch that fight.
Yeah, they want to see him lose. That's like it's like something. It's like a guilty pleasure for these dumbass fans out here. Oh, I gotta watch and make sure Adrian Broner gets his ass whooped again. You see what I'm saying? So besides that, the fact that he's not biting the hand that feeds him, that's why Al Hammond keeps fucking with him. But once you bite the hand that feeds you, you will no longer get fed, no matter what you do. And that's what Vanez Martirosyan is going through right now. So that's why that nigga's out here in them streets, just asking niggas if they want cheeseburgers, man.
Make a correction. I said 5. It was 4. That one fight with Charlo wasn't for a title, but he had 4 title opportunities, twice against Lauda, Andrade, and then Gennady Golovkin.
Yeah. All right, man. We're gonna go to the next one, man. So Bob Arum is out here again in these streets.
In these streets.
Talking about he wants Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury next. He said, fuck it. forego the return fights. Deontay Wilder is supposed to be fighting Luis Ortiz in September. Tyson Fury is supposed to be fighting Tom Schwartz Jr. in September. Somebody just like Tom Schwartz, right? It ain't gonna be no big fucking fight. Everybody's hoping it's a big fight. It's gonna be another bum ass nigga. Trust me, because they already got the Deontay Wilder fight signed, sealed, and delivered. Why the fuck would they risk it of him fighting somebody of that could possibly give him trouble? It's not gonna happen, right? So Tyson Fury will be fighting another Tom Schwartz Jr. And Bob Arum is like, man, fuck it. Let's have a fight right now. Fuck Ortiz, fuck Tom Schwartz Jr. Let's fight right now. Is this another situation where Bob Arum's just running his fucking mouth, man, or is he serious? What do you think about this, man?
I think two things. I think it's a situation of he's a little bit of it, he's running his mouth, but also a little bit of him, he's serious. Look, let's face it. If I don't care who you are, you still look at Luis Ortiz as a dangerous fight for Deontay Wilder, because there's still people out there that felt that Wilder should have been stopped when Ortiz was hitting him with however many unanswered motherfucking punches, right? Also, Bob is a guy that likes to take advantage. He knows, well, if we say fuck it and let's do the fight, Fury just got done fighting. He's warmed up, ready to go. Wilder ain't fought since Dominic Breazeale. Right? So Fury is ready. Wilder is the guy that's going to be cold. So he's trying to take advantage of, well, Wilder was training for Luis Ortiz. Let me fuck with his head, change it up. Let's do motherfucking Tyson Fury. Right? So now that he's been training for Ortiz, let's switch this up and let's make him redo everything and train for Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury just got to fight. He's already battle ready. I listen, man, at the end of the day, Bob is the mastermind of getting people to want to watch stuff and get interested in things. And then on top of that, this is the hypocritical part to me. And I'm gonna say this for all you motherfuckers watching, okay? For all you motherfuckers watching, right? I've never in the history of boxing heard motherfuckers push a fighter simply because he was the lineal fucking champion. I've never seen motherfuckers make videos about the lineage. I've never seen motherfuckers say that that's what's on the line in a fight. The lineal championship title is on the line. I've never seen that shit in boxing. So if Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury, I'm going to call that motherfucker the WBC lineal fucking champion. You know why? Because you motherfuckers pushed that. Y'all fucking push that. So since that's the shit that y'all pushed, y'all better be willing to give it to the motherfucker when he wins. But at the end of the fucking day, for me, if Tyson Fury is saying Wilder's using him, then Bob is using Wilder.
It's been that way. We've already addressed that, explained it, murked it up and down, bro.
Thank you. Right? Thank you. So that's the thing for me right there, is the way you acted like, and again, Tyson Fury talking about lineal. Well, he walked to the ring dolo.
Right.
Dolo, motherfucker. He walked to the ring dolo. And for those of y'all that
go ahead. No, go ahead.
For y'all that know, back in the day, the lineal championship wasn't a title, it was a trophy you got.
Right.
Go ahead.
The first fight they had the ring belt up for grabs. So that would have named a lineal champion. But here's the deal. They're going to do the same thing for the rematch. Guarantee it. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Anthony Joshua losing. They're going to do the same thing for the rematch, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have the ring belt, which actually crowns each lineal champion of each division, right? They're going to have that up for grabs again. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, I agree with Bo 100%. This whole propaganda that they're pushing, dealing with this whole lineal champion bullshit to back Tyson Fury to make him some type of major entity. Listen, he's already a major entity, but they're trying to overdo it now and trying to get it to the point where Tyson Fury is more important and much bigger than Deontay Wilder. Well, he might be bigger in the UK. Hell, he might be bigger here. Who knows? I don't give a fuck. But the point is, he's not more important because he doesn't have any hardware to back what he's doing right now. You see what I'm saying? Furthermore, if you look at the goddamn opponents since they lost, right? Since they fought, Deontay Wilder's got the edge, even with Dominic Breazeale. Dominic Breazeale is better than Tom Schwartz.
No shit. No shit.
And then you got fucking Luis Ortiz coming up. And then my man GM Strong just reminded me, Tyson Fury's talking about fighting Jarrell Miller.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about Jarrell Miller, who's off the goddamn cocktails, dog. So the Jarrell Miller that's off the goddamn cocktails, right? Well, what does he really rank? Where can we really put him? You see what I'm saying? How much credibility can we put on his career up to the point where he failed all these goddamn drug tests?
Especially if he gasses in the 5th and 6th round. Let's say he gasses in the 5th and 6th round against Fury. Then
Right.
we know it was the drugs.
Right.
So you get no credit now.
Exactly. So Jarrell Miller got an asterisk next to his name. I won't say he's better than Luis Ortiz. So not only does Deontay Wilder got the fucking hardware, but he has the better resume in 2019 so far.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So he's more important right now than Tyson Fury. So, man, like that whole lineal shit was killing me. But the lineal champ, them niggas had a motherfucking presentation of all these lineal champions and shit before Tyson Fury got in the ring. They had a presentation on the Jumbotron.
Saw that shit, dog. Oh my god.
But the funny thing was, all these lineal champions, what were they holding that Tyson Fury wasn't holding?
Belts.
Exactamundo, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No hardware. None. So get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Lineal champion is important. And I think I broke this down before on this podcast. You got unified champion, you got lineal champion, and then you got undisputed. And what's fucking funny is their top rank in ESPN was trying to push the narrative that belts don't even matter anymore. All that matters is lineal champion, trying to say that lineal was better than undisputed. They were trying to say that.
No, ain't no way.
Yeah, no, that's what they were doing. So, I mean, it's fucking insane, bro. That's why we tell y'all, follow Three Kings, man. There's no bias in what we do, man. We're not aligned with nobody, man.
And wait a minute. And Prodigy, what was the one thing me and you used to argue about when it came to lineage?
What about it?
On the what side of that?
I don't know. What about it? Remind me.
No, remember, we always argue, and I was always one of the ones that was on the technical side of it, saying, well, yeah, technically, yeah, he is lineal.
Oh, yeah. Right.
I was on the side of that. But I have no problem with Tyson Fury. He's the fighter. He's supposed to. But the networks and the promoters, like, dog, to listen to Bradley Ward and Max Kellerman talk about the lineal championship, like that shit was, yeah, you know, when I held the belt, niggas, what?
Right.
ESPN, man, they pay a nigga good, I guess, for you to do that.
Yep. That's all it is, man. They are paid to be biased. You see what I'm saying? My man Corey Cunningham in the house, Three Kings Boxing in the house. He said, doesn't Fury also have an asterisk next to his name, too? He got busted for PEDs as well.
Well, no. And here's the reason why. The situation case with Tyson Fury took so long that they just came to an agreement that Tyson Fury was going to be suspended, and the time he was out was considered time served plus like a month or two, right? So there was never the situation where there was agreement of fault on his fault part, and there was never a situation where they convicted him of something. They just said because of the length of time and because of some other technical shit that just going to consider this as, you know, time served. So they came to an agreement. So if you want to be technical, you can be technical, and you can say, like, put it like this: anybody that wants to say it, I have no problem with that. But when you, because I'm more of a technical type dude, but when you look at the documents, because it's not written in stone, so to speak, that's the only thing that saves him with me. But outside of that, if you want to say it, I don't have a problem with it. What about you, Prodigy?
I mean, I don't have no asterisk next to his name. The only thing I would condemn him for is sniffing that Becky. That's it, bro. Sniffing the Becky. How the fuck do you sniff the Becky and gain weight?
No shit.
You know, nigga, you're supposed to lose weight, bro. I remember in college, man, I used to roommate with this my man Chaz, my homeboy, man. Motherfucker was a big time drug dealer, bro. I would come home and shit, man. There'd be about 6-7 white bitches in the goddamn living room. All of them skinny. Because they was sniffing the Becky, nigga. Right off the table. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. Like, so I remember seeing fat bitches, bro, that would be on the Becky and them niggas lose 80 pounds in 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
I was dating a chick, big old ass, size D cup titties, flat stomach, and everybody, yo man, you know she smoked weed now. I'm like, oh, that don't mean nothing. I hadn't seen her in some months and shit, right? And she hit me up talking about some coming over, and cats would tell me how she's smoking weed when she came over. No ass, no titties. I said that motherfucker ain't smoking no goddamn weed.
That ain't weed, nigga. That's crack. That bitch was on crack, nigga. And Bo, you an old nigga, so I know that was in the 80s. She on crack. No, yeah. that was the 80s, nigga. That's that crack rock, nigga.
Nigga, it was 1989. I remember the year.
She was on that crack rock. You know what I'm saying?
Jack City shit.
New Jack's, exactly. Exactly. She was in the building where the old man came out naked with the goddamn shotgun under his chin. She was in that building. Yo, oh man, let's go to the next one. What you got, Bo?
All right, man. So shout out to Corey Cunningham, Three Kings boxing writer, man. He proposed this, and it was very, very good. Very, very good article. Of course, we always tell you, I go to Three Kings boxing for the latest grades, what's going on in the sport of boxing. Corey Cunningham posed this question. He said, what's Terence Crawford supposed to do? I mean, Spence is going to be fighting Sean Porter. And then you got Keith Thurman.
Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, what is Terence Crawford supposed to do? You got Vargas, maybe Kell Brooks, Luis Collazo. And if he fights Luis Collazo, I mean, you can't say nothing about Keith Thurman fighting him anymore. So what Crawford is about, I mean, what's the next move for Terence Crawford? Right now, he's still on the outside looking in. So what is Terence Crawford supposed to do right now to legitimize him being a pound-for-pound fighter? So Corey,
don't let that nigga do you like that, bro. Don't let him do you like that, bro. I can't stick up for you on the podcast, man. I gotta let you swim, bro. Sink or swim. So that's fucked up.
That's actually a very good question, because the reality is we do know it's getting thin over there, which it might be the reason why Bob Arum's had put together this urgency to get this movement behind to make this fight. Now, again, Three Kings Boxing talked about how, hey, we know about them being close to a deal. I personally think there's something already done, because the minute that came out, we all of a sudden heard about when Porter and Spence gonna fight.
Yeah.
So I believe something's already done, right?
Yeah.
And Prodigy made a very good point. Bob M. seldomly, rarely, ever talks about another promoter's fighter, or don't talk shit about a fighter if something ain't already on the table. Right? So, but that's a good question, because the reality is, if Porter versus Spence, which is a pay-per-view fight, let's say it does equal to or the same amount of numbers as Spence and Mikey Garcia did, that clearly gives them the upper hand here. And then if it gives them the upper hand, they can still say, well, we know about Crawford, but you know what? We're going to push that back even further, 2020. Why? Because we want to go for Keith Thurman if Keith Thurman beats Manny Pacquiao, or Pacquiao beats Thurman, because that's an even bigger fight.
Right.
That swings momentum towards who? It swings a lot of momentum towards Spence. So what is Crawford going to do until whenever the date for that fight, or until they figure, hey, when we're going to fight? Because let's say they say we're not going to fight to maybe, the end of fall in 2020, or September, or maybe even try to end the year. But what is this motherfucker going to do? Because Spence got the opponents. He got the cachet. He got the fights. Crawford could fuck around and find himself slipping to the point to where they be like, all right, man, listen, 75-25. So, all right, we're taking.
Yeah.
No matter what you tell me, put it like this: anybody that Crawford fights now is not a good enough credit because of this fact right here. If he fights Luis Collazo, well, we know Thurman beat him, right? So Thurman beat Luis Collazo. Earl Spence ran him the fuck over. He fight Kell Brooks. Earl Spence beat Kell Brooks. Gennady Golovkin damaged him before Earl Spence got to him. Okay, and honestly, who's really even talking about Kell Brooks right now? Okay, then the only other option is Jesse Vargas. Well, again, Jesse Vargas, who's with DAZN, Jesse Vargas has had his losses also as well. 2 top quality fighters. And matter of fact, he had a draw against Thomas Delarme when we was at that fight, and he didn't look that good.
No.
So it's a pickle. It's really a pickle, man.
Jesse Vargas been looking like shit for a while now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he fucking struggled against Humberto Soto. You know what I'm saying? Struggled against a nigga that's naturally 130, 126 pound fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he struggled against that guy. Then, like you already mentioned Kell Brook, but look, Kell Brook is the guy that's the front runner. Remember, he went to Amir Khan versus Terence Crawford. He was in attendance because he's already being talked to. Why the fuck would he be in attendance? Understand, fighters just don't go to fights, nigga, and be like, yeah, I'm here hoping to get the winner. No, they've been talked to about it. Yes. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're at the fight. So they were talking to Kell Brook already, right? But see, Kell Brook, and I talked about this shit on my man Big Cool show, Colossal Sports TV, the other day. Look, Kell Brook struggled against a nigga I told his goddamn title was fake. Michael Zarafa. I told Michael Zarafa his title was whack. Bo, you was on the goddamn interview. Yeah. Michael, we interviewed him, Michael Zarafa. I said some shit like WBA Earth title or some shit. He was like, oh, WBA interim. I said, whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck, nigga. That's not the point. The point is, you ain't got shit.
You sure did.
Yeah. So the nigga came over from Australia, right? Now, Kell Brook won every goddamn round, but he struggled to win every goddamn round. He looked like shit. Didn't look good against Sergey Rabinchenko, whatever his goddamn name is. The motherfucker ain't campaigned at welterweight since 2017. I'm not trying to see that goddamn fight, man. That's easy work. And he got 2 fucked up eye sockets. Why I want to see that goddamn shit, right? But he is the front runner, okay? Jesse Vargas, like I said, he's always been whack. Louis Collazo don't know whether he's going to be the Louis Collazo that fucking beat Samuel Vargas or the fucking Louis Collazo that got beat the shit out of by Amir Khan. He don't know which one he gonna be. For every fight this nigga got, he don't know which one he gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So I don't trust Louis Collazo, right? Then you got Egidijus Kavaliauskas. Well, he had a draw, right? The number 1 WBO contender. He had a draw, right? But he had a draw against the man that I think he should fight, and that's Ray Robinson. You know why I think he should fight Ray Robinson? Because Ray Robinson had 2 draws against 2 guys that he was supposed to lose to. Yeah. Going in the ring with Egidijus Kavaliauskas, he was supposed to lose that fight. It was supposed to be a breakout fight for Kavaliauskas to show the world that he's ready for Terence Crawford. That's what that fight was for. Then he fought Josh Kelly. That was supposed to be a breakout fight for Josh Kelly. Hell, Josh Kelly was supposed to fight what's the guy's name that beat the Spanish guy? God damn, man, I'll be going on these blank spots at some points. Can't think of his fucking name. David Avanesian. He was supposed to fight David Avanesian. You know what I'm saying? But when he went over to Spain to fight the undefeated fighter, I can't think of his name right now. Carmen Laraga. When he beat Carmen Laraga and beat him in Spain, right? He was supposed to come back over and fight Josh Kelly, but he didn't want the fight. So Josh Kelly said, well, give me the next best thing. They gave him Ray Robinson. He was supposed to beat Ray Robinson. But a lot of people thought Ray Robinson won that fight. You see what I'm saying? Right. And you're one of them. Exactly. So also, Ray Robinson is the last guy to beat Terence Crawford in the amateurs. There's a backstory. Yeah. He's the last guy to beat Terence Crawford. You can just say it like that because he's undefeated as a pro. He's the last guy to beat Terence Crawford. There's a backstory. You see what I'm saying? Also, he's got the range. If he wants to trouble Crawford by staying on the outside and using the jab, he's got the range to do that. I think Crawford should fight Ray Robinson because he's been doing well since losing to Yordenis Ugas. And Yordenis Ugas is a top contender right now. Hell, a lot of people think he's the WBC champion, rightfully. You see what I'm saying? That's who they need to go after if they're going to go after anybody. But Kell Brook, I understand it's a name, but he's not going to get the respect he may think he's going to get by beating a former champion because everybody knows he's done, man. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Everybody knows he's fucking done. He's got to fight Ray Robinson, bro. And I understand the problem with that is a top rank may not get a return on their investment. They're giving him a $3 million guarantee. They might not get a return on their investment fighting a fucking Ray Robinson. right? But they may get a return on their investment fighting Kell Brook because you still got people that think Kell Brook might have a little bit of something. But as soon as Terence Crawford beats the shit out of Kell Brook in the same fashion he beat the shit out of Amir Khan, that little something that people thought he had before the fight, they won't credit that or at least transform it into credit for Terence Crawford. They won't do that. They'll say, nah, we knew he was going to win. That's what they'll do. You see what I'm saying? What's good, Jordan? That's what they'll do. So that's why you say he's in a pickle. He's in a bad situation. The meme that we saw and that I shared all over social media, you have fucking Errol Spence and Sean Porter playing ping pong. You have motherfucking Keith Thurman playing the goddamn fiddle. And fucking Manny Pacquiao playing a goddamn guitar. And then you have my man Danny Garcia over there with the cherries. The bucket of cherries, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All of them inside of a building that Terence Crawford is standing outside looking into a window watching all of them play. That's exactly what is going on at welterweight, bro. And that's exactly what the problem is for Terence Crawford. I don't know what he does, bro. I like Ray Robinson as an opponent, but the masses may not accept that. Kell Brook is a name that might give them a return on their investment. The masses might accept it a little bit, but when he dominates him, they're not going to give him credit for it. What does he do?
Here's the thing about, here's the thing about Kell Brook. I think the masses won't accept him as much as most people believe because of a lot of people. Not only did they think he was done, but the way Amir Khan got beat, nobody wants to see that. Right. And people still remember how Kell Brook sort of, gave up or whatever. And now, you talk about backstories. Terence Crawford accused Kell Brook of quitting. He said he quit.
Right.
Okay. So when you got a guy who you made quit trying to lie about he didn't quit, then you got a guy in Kell Brooks who actually did quit. Well, nobody wants to see that. That's just the reality of like you just like that. I don't care what nobody say that shit was horrible. What we saw with Amir Khan, it was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you sold a motherfucker a straight up lemon. So it's like selling a motherfucker a car. When he walks to the car, there's no doors, no seats, no steering wheel, no tires.
Hell yeah.
You just sold that nigga the body.
Hell yeah.
No engine, no nothing. You just sold that nigga the body, right? And that's kind of what that is. Then on top of the fight, now you said this, there's a backstory when it comes to Ray Robinson. This is why I agree with you with Ray Robinson, because you did that for Miguel Martirosyan. Miguel Martirosyan lost a title fight, then at 126 against Oscar Valdez, I believe. Then his very next title fight was against who? Vasily Lomachenko.
Right.
Okay. So you sold that. You can do this here, especially given the performance. Listen, if you can sell us Tom Schwartz, then motherfucker, you can sell us Ray Robinson.
Well, here's the deal. Jordan just said Crawford is the third wheel. He is under old boxing money, so he'll be straight. We're not talking about the money. Yeah, he's got a $3 million guarantee. I mean, he's going to be straight in terms of being pushed. But the problem is the fans will not listen. I'm gonna tell you something, man. A boxing pundit like myself, and I said this shit on Colossal Sports TV. A boxing pundit like myself is getting ready to say that I'm going to remove Terence Crawford as my number one pound for pound if he doesn't fucking fight somebody. You see what I'm saying? I said this in Las Vegas when we went live on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I said, if he doesn't fight somebody next that is a viable opponent, I'm going to remove this nigga from my number one pound for pound spot. He will go down to like number 3 or 4. Go ahead.
No, if I think about this. Vasily Lomachenko fighting Luke Campbell is a more viable opponent than any of these motherfuckers we just named for Terence Crawford.
And that was forced.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shit, Luke Campbell was trying to fight Devin Haney. The WBC said, nope. You got to fight Vasily.
Yep.
So that's getting forced. That's why they're going to a fucking purse bid right now.
No shit.
That's why they're going to a fucking purse bid right now. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. I mean, listen, he's got to fight somebody, man. The fans are already looking at this nigga like, Amir Khan's not going to cut it.
Yeah.
He has nobody left. This is why I said signing with Top Rank was the dumbest fucking decision legacy-wise for Terence Crawford. And this is why I say I think Crawford was looking at the money. Hell, when you still live in a trap, nigga, $3 million is a hell of a lot of fucking money. You know what I'm saying? You take any goddamn thing. That nigga's still in the goddamn trap, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, fuck it, give me the 3 million. That's what's up, nigga. That's like 10 million over here. You know what I'm saying? So it was the stupidest thing. It's just like with Jamal Charlo being at 160, man. That is the zone territory. It's the same fucking thing, man. Welterweight is PBC territory, man. You can't sign with fucking Top Rank thinking that fights are going to come your way in a division that is run by PBC. Now, of course, Al Heyman and Bob Arum have done business before, right? John Molina Jr., Felix Diaz. What? Both of those guys opponents for Terence Crawford. So they've done business before. But the problem is when you got major names under one banner and then you got one major name outside of that banner, the guy that's running the banner that has the most major names, he's not going to be forthcoming with giving you a fucking bag. No. No matter what the fans want, because at the end of the day, he can still make 5-star fights like Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao, Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, and fucking Sean Porter and Errol Spence. He's still making 5-star fights without Terence Crawford, man. That's the fucking problem. So it was stupid as hell to re-sign with Top Rank legacy-wise. Money-wise, hell, maybe it was the best thing. He probably wouldn't have got a $3 million guarantee from somebody else. I don't know, right? But that tells me that Terence Crawford was looking at the money. And I can see Bob Arum saying, hey, you know we follow the WBO. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
World Bob organization, like my man Bo said. We the WBO. We are the WBO, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We know Paco Val Carcel is the motherfucking president, but we are the WBO, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We are the WBO, nigga. And we look at these WBO rankings, I'm going to have you fight all these motherfuckers. $3 million guarantee each fight. How about that? What do you say, Crawford? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying the Spence fight won't happen, but what I'm saying is it probably already might have happened if he was with PBC. At least it would have been a hell of a lot easier, man. What do you got to say? And not even that. Hold on. Not even that. Even if he didn't get the Errol Spence fight, he still could have gotten a fight with somebody else. Now, people were saying on Colossal Sports TV that Sean Porter and Danny Garcia turned the fight down, right? But I told them, I said on that podcast, I said, listen, you got to understand that Al Heyman was in their fucking ears. The fighters weren't just like, no, I don't want the fight. No. Al Heyman's like, nah, nigga, we're not taking that fight. We can give y'all big fights under the goddamn PBC banner. I run the welterweight division, bro. We're going to give you big fights under the banner. The money's going to stay all in-house. We ain't got to break bread with no outside nigga. And then they were like, hey, you know what? You're right, Al. You know what? And I apologize for bringing that Beyonce CDT at desk, man. I didn't realize.
Well, wait a minute. To your point about what you're saying, you're absolutely correct about that, because guess what? The WBC once upon a time ordered Errol Spence versus Timothy Sadler.
Right.
He said, no, I'm not taking that fight. Timothy said, I'm not taking that fight. Manny Pacquiao never fought nobody on the PBC side, even though they was calling him out. Broner was calling him out for the longest. He fought Broner when he was with who? Al Heyman. So you're 100% correct when you say, well, they turned the fight down. All of these people are in motherfuckers' ears, dog, when it comes to them keeping shit in fucking house.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, because if that's the case, how come ain't nobody telling motherfucking Canelo, yo, man, hey, man, listen, man, you got to get that smoke from Charlo, man. You got to get it.
Yeah.
They ain't saying that.
Yeah.
They talking about motherfuckers at 168 before they looking at Charlo. They said, man, we'll fight a nigga at 168 before we look at this motherfucker right here.
Right. Exactly. Jim Strong, man, that's a personal problem with Thurman. Thurman got a piece of pussy and said, hey, man, I'm done with boxing for a little bit, y'all. Yeah. Fuck it, man. Hey, it happens to the best of us. It ain't never happened to that degree to me. But I'm just saying, See, Thurman has a personal problem, right? Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, they don't have that fucking problem, man. Look, Sean Porter's getting ready to fight Errol Spence. Why wouldn't he fight Terence Crawford if Crawford was under the PBC banner? Of course he would. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, nah, man, you can't really compare a personal problem that Thurman has to the other guys in a would-be situation. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't do that. But listen, my man Jordan said, he said Paulie versus LaBeouf this weekend in Tampa, bare knuckle. Sad week for us. I'm going to watch that fight, man, because he's spitting that nigga's face. I'm curious.
He's not only spitting in his face, he spit in his face, he slapped him, and he was there. If his mama was there, he'd have done the same thing.
Damn. Paulie better win, bro. If he don't win, he got to go into hiding.
No shit. You lost to a non-fight.
First of all, you lost to a nigga with a losing record. Like, LaBeouf is like 12-72 or some shit like that. That's his record. That's number one. Number two, you did all that shit only to get your ass whooped? Man, that motherfucker better win that fight. He better win that. He got to go into hiding if he don't win that fight, man. Real talk. All right, man, what you got for me next, Bo?
Hey, man. Oh, no, I did that. Remember, I imitated Corey.
Fuck it, nigga, go.
All right.
I don't know why. I don't even know why you even tried, bro. Just go.
You know what's fucked up? That pause was because I was thinking I should just go.
Yeah, nigga, go.
Hey, man. So Tevin Farmer and Tank Davis is still out here in them streets.
In these streets? Now, hold on. I can't say it the way I would like to say it because these niggas not in these fucking streets. You okay? One nigga's eye is turned to the goddamn right, and the other nigga got a fat-ass cheeseburger belly bigger than Jarrell Miller's, nigga. Motherfuckers ain't in no streets.
Getting beat up by his bitch.
Yeah, getting beat up by his bitch live on Instagram, nigga. Y'all could have watched the live fight streamed on Instagram. Tank Davis versus his bitch. Her name is his bitch. That's her name. And she whooped his motherfucking ass and then called him a bitch-ass nigga at the end of it. My wife wouldn't dare. You know what I'm saying? That shit is that nigga. Listen, man. A lot of beta males around here, man. A whole lot of beta males, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I get sick when I smell a beta male, dog. I smell one, nigga. I instantly get sick, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand beta males, nigga. I'm telling you, bro.
I get sick. I gotta take a sick day. That nigga walk into work. Oh no, I gotta take a sick day. I smell there's too many beta males.
I smell beta, nigga. There's a beta aura, nigga. There's a fucking beta aroma, nigga. You know what I'm saying? A fucking beta male aroma. I get sick. You know what I'm saying?
Sitting at his desk. You look dizzy. There's a beta male around this bitch somewhere. God I'm fucking up my sinus.
I'm telling you, bro. Man, beta males smell like tuna and mayonnaise, nigga. You smell them niggas a mile away, bro. That's what a fucking beta male smells like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, get the fuck out of here, man.
Go censor the shit out this shit here.
I'm sick and tired of these two dumb, retarded ass niggas fighting on social media. Ain't nobody getting no fucking ring, man. I'm sick of this shit, bro. Like, goddamn, man. Look, like I said it on Colossal Sports TV. So many times have I been tempted on Twitter to go on the damn post where these two dumb niggas are arguing and say, both of y'all shut the fuck up and fight. But I had to tell myself, hey, you're under the Three Kings name. You can't do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do that being under the Three Kings name. Can't do that. But it's bothering me so much that I've almost done it multiple times, bro. You know what I'm saying? Debo Jr., shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up, nigga. Damn, man. Like, I'm telling you, bro, these are the two most. Look, Adrian Broner's hasn't even been that fucking annoying right now, bro.
That's true. This
is the most annoying nigga in boxing right now is Tevin Farmer and Tank Davis right now as we speak at this moment in time. They're the two most annoying motherfuckers in boxing. You know what I'm saying? If you follow Twitter. If you don't follow Twitter, you won't see none of this shit. So you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But if you're on Twitter or if you're on Instagram and you just happen to be, you know, connected with Tevin Farmer or Tank Davis, you'll see it. These niggas are fucking annoying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bruh, nigga, stop looking at niggas to the right when you looking straight and go fight Tank. You know what I'm saying? Tank, stop letting your bitch smack you up and go fight Tevin. Telling you, man, you got Tevin Farmer. I'm sorry. You got a nigga named Tevin Campbell, and then you got a nigga named Boat. Fuck a Tank. Nigga's name is Boat, nigga. Canoe. Get the fuck out of here.
Life raft.
Yeah. Fucking Canoe Davis, nigga. That's your nickname from now on, nigga. Canoe Davis, nigga. Until you fight a goddamn live body, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Tevin Farmer, nigga. James Tennyson, nigga. Jono Carroll, nigga. Billy Dibb. Are you kidding me? And he running around this motherfucker like he run 130, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, dog, listen, if these two dumb niggas not gonna fight each other, right, then Tevin needs to fight JoJo Diaz. Because he's already saying Miguel Berchelt is not going to fight him, right? Jamel Herring, I haven't heard shit about that. You know what I'm saying? We already know the whole situation with Tank. You know what I'm saying? Tevin needs to fucking fight JoJo Diaz then. That's the next best fucking thing. I don't want to see this nigga fight nobody like a Jono Carroll again. No disrespect to my man Jono Carroll. He follows Three Kings boxing. All right? But I got to call a spade, man. Even if you support us. Jono Carroll is a C- level fighter, man. That should have never got the fight in the first fucking place. All right? Because he lost to Guillaume Frenois. Okay? So he should have never got the goddamn fight. But the only reason why they made the fight was off the strength of the social media beef that they had for 6-7 months before he lost to Guillaume Frenois. It was a draw, but he should have lost. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why they had the goddamn fight. So JoJo Diaz, Scott Quigg, and Ryan Garcia are doing the same fucking thing. They're like, yo, these niggas are beefing with him and they getting fights. I'm about to beef with him too then. That's what they're doing. So, you know, and Tank is out here like, I'm not giving nobody a bag because, I'm the bag man. Nigga, you ain't no, like I said on the Colossal Sports, nigga, you ain't no fucking bag man. Nigga, you don't dictate nobody's bag because you don't even dictate the kind of bag your bitch gets, nigga. She go to the store to get a bag, nigga. You don't even dictate that. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you gonna dictate how much money a nigga makes? You see what I'm saying? With one title, IBF. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm tired of seeing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers going on social media talking all this shit. Like Tank said, if a fight doesn't get made, I'm gonna punch the shit out this nigga in person. I'd like to see that. At least y'all niggas did something. Instead of talking on fucking social media all goddamn day long. I'd like to see that. You see what I'm saying? So, right, my man Corey said they're gonna have a pay-per-view pillow fight. Exactly. Sock 'em boppers and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now get the fuck out of here. Man, what do you think, Bo?
Ladies and gentlemen, the thoughts belong to 2K and 2K alone. They do not represent Three Kings boxing.
Yeah, they do, nigga. Yeah, they do.
I'm looking. You went on.
Yeah, the fuck they do.
Look, I don't even know what to say because you covered all the fucking bases. The only thing that I can say is when Tank said, if I see him, I'll punch him. Tevin said, okay, well, let me tell you where I'm going to be. And that's the only thing he said, right? Listen, man, look, let me, okay, this how I'm going to break it down, right? Andrew Concillo is about to give Machado a rematch, all right? Michelle Berchelt wanted to fight Masi Ito. Now that Jamel Herring won, I doubt very seriously if that fight get made right away. Okay. Gervonta Davis, he's about to fight Ricardo Nunez.
Oh, by the way, that fight ain't even on BoxRec, nigga.
Nope.
Listen, Tank is getting ready to fight Ricardo Nunez next month. They're already selling tickets. You go to BoxRec, go to Tank's name. The fucking fight ain't even there.
Nope.
They don't even care about this nigga fight.
No. Matter of fact, hold up. I gotta see now if it's still like that.
Man, look, they don't care about his goddamn fight, bro. I was looking, I was like, yo, the fight ain't even up there. This shit not even up there, bro. You know, it still ain't up there.
Nope. Well, okay, yeah, it's not up there on BoxRec, and they just put it up on Wikipedia. And wait a minute, it says results NA, record NA, type NA.
Yeah. When have y'all ever seen that? And motherfuckers always trying to convince me that Tank Davis is a popular fighter. Well, why the fuck aren't listen? BoxRec be having fights up before fights be getting announced sometimes for the popular fighters.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Because they got to apply for something. BoxRec sees what they apply for, a license or something like they got to apply.
Exactly. So they be having fights up before the popular names anyway, right? They'll have their fights up before the fights even get fucking announced. Okay. Now the non-popular names, they get treated just like Tank is getting treated right the fuck now. These niggas will have a goddamn fight scheduled and they will not have that bitch up. I'm telling y'all, man, this nigga's a fraud, man. And y'all look at these lot of niggas that be fucking following this nigga, man. This nigga's a fraud, B. Look at his fucking resume, man. Look at his resume, dog. All right. His last 3 fights, nigga. Burt Reynolds, Eddie Murphy, and Adam Sandler, nigga. Last 3 fights.
Oh, god damn.
Fuck out of here.
Man, hold on, man. You got to give him Fonseca. Fonseca was undefeated, man.
I don't give a fuck about no goddamn Fonseca. Wasn't that a soda, nigga? A Fonseca or some shit like that?
Yeah. This nigga 2K going off. Hold on, man.
Nigga, that shit was a soda, nigga, back in the early 2000s, nigga. I used to drink the Fonseca, nigga, or whatever the fuck that was. That shit out of here, man. Telling you, bro. Like, look, listen, man. I don't mean to take all the time, but y'all already know when it's tank time, nigga. It's tank time, bro. Listen, Floyd Mayweather already said what he was gonna do, and he's doing it right the fuck now. The path of least resistance for the most money.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the fuck they doing, man. I mean, it's some bullshit, man. I'm tired of these niggas talking, man. Go fucking fight them then, nigga. Tank, do what you say you're gonna do. Go punch the nigga in the face. I want to see it. Go to Philadelphia and do it, bro. Nah, nigga, wasn't Fanta, man. There was a fucking drink called Fonseca, nigga. A Francesca, whatever.
Yeah,
look it up.
A drink.
I remember that shit. Wasn't Fanta. I didn't even like Fanta. I like this one, though. But I'm just saying, man, look, man, the shit is annoying, plain and simple. My bad. Go ahead, Bo.
Well, listen, what you're saying is absolutely correct. Where does Tevin Farmer go and where does Gervonta Davis go is not towards each other. And that's just the reality of it, because I think for Noyce, I think it's still at number 3 because the IBF ain't updated shit yet. And even if they do, you got that dude Kenichi Ogawa. Okay, nobody knows who the fuck he is. Nobody wants to see that. Okay, Jason Velaz, yeah, miss me with that. The only quality dude I can think of is Dennis Shakakov. That's the only quality dude that I can think of that's in the top 10 of the rankings that would somewhat possibly suffice as an opponent for him. Is that right there? Then over there on Tank's side, he does that. Just, I mean, I'm not gonna even go through that shit. I'm not even finna go through that shit. So, like you said, the only direction either one of these dudes got is to face each other, because Ito may rematch Jamel Herring. Okay, Burchell got you got Jojo Diaz, you got Miguel Moran, you got Jason Sosa. Okay, so he at least got some quality name dudes there for, you know what I'm saying, for us to look at. Neither one of these dudes got it. The only thing they got is each other. And if they don't fight each other, constantly going on social media. If Leonard Ellerby tell me one more fucking time how Tank wants that fight, okay? If Eddie Hearn says one more time how he's made these offers and all that, I've made offers, these offers. What's going on? I hear that shit one more time, man. I'm like, man, I'm tired of all y'all motherfuckers. I really am. 130 is turning into the new 126 where everybody holding belts and nobody's fighting each other, man.
Yeah, man. It's a fucking farce down there at 130, man. That's why I don't even mention the fucking division, because you got 2 retarded ass niggas hooked on phonics still not fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? Or A, B, C, D, E, F, J. That's how these niggas talk. They talk like that. That should tell you they two dumb niggas, man. Ah, bro, I could do this shit all podcast, man. I'm telling you, bro. Look, I'm gonna start going back, making these videos, man, getting these niggas, man. For real. I'm about to start doing this shit again, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers need to hear it. For real.
Well, see,
Motherfuckers need to
you know
hear it.
what's fucked up though? This goes back to something we said when we did the show. We said when Tevin Farmer made that comment, and I think it was toward Jojo Diaz. He was telling him, you know, you better go back and fight, beat Gary Russell, whatever it is. I ain't giving cats up and disrespecting me. You're not gonna get no money. I ain't finna give you no paycheck disrespect. It goes back to what he said, which is why you never should have said that. That's why because like real talk, and if we be like straight up honest, who's talking about Tevin Farmer?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Nigga, bro, I go outside right now.
Jamel Herring is getting more pub as a new champion than Farmer.
Well, yeah. Fucking Jamel Herring went all over ESPN, all these damn channels. Listen, bro, I seen a goddamn. I didn't watch the episode, but I saw it on Twitter.
Corey's stupid, dog.
Hold on. No. Hold on. I seen it on Twitter. The motherfucker was on Fox, and Fox was saying former Marine veteran wins championship like they know boxing. You see what I'm saying? So this nigga was on Fox News of all places, man. That's how far Jamel Herring has gone. You see what I'm saying? Nobody did that for Tank. There was no headline. Yes, cockeyed champion finally wins a belt. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. You know, former remedial child becomes a fucking adult and wins an IBF champion. Nobody said that.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? We get the fuck out of here, man. I'm tired of these little niggas talking shit. If you're going to fight. If not, shut the fuck up. That's what bitches do, man. They argue on social media. God damn, man. Anyway, man, what you want to say about Corey, man?
No, Corey said Tank in a clown car. I think he's in the Bentley.
Man, listen, man. No, he's in a Bentley. I'm gonna tell you why. And listen, man. I talked about this on the other podcast. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why Tank is in a Bentley is because Floyd is giving him that money.
Yeah.
Floyd is like, all you got to do is follow what I say. I'll make sure your wrist is iced up, your fucking pinky is iced up, your neck is iced up, everything iced up. That's all you got to do is just follow me. You see what I'm saying? So that's what Tank is doing. He's following Floyd. All right, Floyd's like, all right, man, we got a big fight for you, dog. You ready? Yeah, man, who's it going to be? All right, man. Took me forever to get this shit, bro. But we got you, Matt Damon. We got you, Matt Damon, man. That's who you're going to fight next. You know what I'm saying? I know he probably has never boxed before in his life, but he's a name. Everybody knows him. You see what I'm saying? So he's okay with that.
He's an undefeated fighter.
Yeah, right. He's an undefeated fighter. Exactly. We're okay with that. We're going to take that fight. And you automatically get $1 million for that fight. That's what he's doing. So, I mean, Tank is just chilling right now. They got to fight these bum-ass niggas all goddamn day long for $1 million? Yeah, that's easy work. And that's what he's going to continue to do, bruh. Don't hold your breath on Tank unifying with any fucking body. He moves up to 135 before he unifies with anybody at 130, in my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'll be happy that I'm wrong. But I don't think I am.
He moves up to 135 once Lomachenko leaves.
Well, Lomachenko ain't going to 140.
Well, I thought, yeah. Well, I don't see him going to 130 because if you go to 135, they're gonna push him to a Lomo, and he didn't want that fight. Well, Floyd didn't want that fight for him back then.
Well, listen. Floyd is saying that he basically said they're gonna wait him out. When he moves to 135, it's to fight Loma. Loma, by that time, they're hoping he's gonna be 47 years old. You see what I'm saying? They even said that. They even said that out of their own goddamn mouths. So they're going to wait for Loma to look to the point where niggas is touching him up, which is already getting to that point.
Yes, it is.
Niggas is touching him up. He's losing a step. He's starting to get a little bit slower. Footwork ain't what it was, right? And a lot of the tendencies defensively that he might be getting away with right now that's and to his advantage, he can no longer do them. That's what they're waiting on, man. And once that happens, you'll hear the announcement: Tank versus Loma. He ain't gonna fight the nigga right now, no. But once he loses a step, yeah, they gonna try to make that fight, man. I guarantee that. But until then, Tank gonna be fighting niggas without his fight getting recorded on BoxRec. that's what's happening. We get press releases. You know, we get press releases about fighters that nobody really knows. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like Kendo Castaneda, for example. He's a fighter at 130, 135. It might be at 140, right?
Yep.
Kendo Castaneda from San Antonio. We get press releases on that kid. Y'all probably don't even know who the fuck I'm talking about. I will go to, well, she hasn't even started fighting yet. Yeah. But I'll go to Kendo Castaneda's BoxRec, and they'll be like, yeah, Kendo Castaneda returns, you know, July 27th, you know, in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome. He's fighting such and such. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker, I just said I get a press release on him. Of course I know who he is now, nigga. Damn. Yo, bro, what's up with your people, man?
Oh, that's man, even just clowning.
Anyway, but no, I go to Kendo Castaneda's BoxRec, and it says, yeah, you know, he fighting such and such. I go there, fight not recorded whatsoever. Not recorded whatsoever. I look for his last fight, not recorded. That's what they do with dudes that nobody knows, man. So what does that say about Tank?
That's true.
He said, do you think guys, do you guys think Tank will focus and slip up and do a Broner? I don't know, man. That's a good question, man. I don't know. Go ahead.
Right now, the only thing that's going to make me say no is because we did see him make that turn the last time when he fought, and he got him a new coach and everything like that. So we did see him make that turn with, like, when he lost that belt on the scale. And I forget who was that. Who was that? That wasn't Pedro. Who did he fight where he lost that belt on the scale?
Liam Walsh.
Liam Walsh. He lost that belt on the scale. So we did see him make that turn. Okay,
I think it was Liam Walsh.
Yeah. So we did see him make that turn, but I put it like this: it's not out of the realm of possibility, especially if he's doing situations where he like he said, letting his stomach pudge all out, letting bitches slap him live on fucking live on Instagram, social media. Then yeah, it's very possible he could do that, man.
Nah, it wasn't Liam Walsh. It was my nigga Fresca, nigga the drink. You know, okay. Tank over there fighting soda cans and shit. That's where he lost his goddamn belt on the scales. But nah, man, it is what it is, man.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Prodigy. Oh God, Prodigy.
Go ahead.
You said BoxRec don't have Tank's fight up?
No. Did they just put it up?
Michael Williams Jr. next fight is posted on BoxRec.
Oh man, see that's fucked up, bro. And they got Michael Williams Jr.'s fight up on BoxRec, but they ain't got Tank's, man. That's embarrassing, man. Hey, y'all Tank fans, man. I'm sorry, man. That's unacceptable, man. Y'all need to go holler at your boy, tell him to fight somebody, man. Real talk. Shout out to BoxRec. Fuck that nigga's fight. Shout out to BoxRec, man.
And they even got the opponent is TBA. You know what I'm saying? The forever opponent. They at least got TBA up there.
Yeah, for Williams Jr.
Yeah, they got the schedule, location, time, and they got TBA.
Man, that don't make no goddamn sense, man. Let's move on. I'm gonna move on to the next one, man. If we even got a next one. So what did you there was some shit that you sent me, bro, that you wanted to talk about that I didn't put up there. I can't remember what you sent me, bro.
Me either. I'm 50.
All right, you said, well, let's talk about Kazuda Ioka real quick.
Oh yeah.
Kazuda Ioka Aston Palikte, man.
Now, so he beat Aston Palikte, and the thing
by the way, real fighters. Go ahead.
Right,
fucking real fucking fighters here, nigga. They really fight down there at the lower weights, people. That's why I tell you guys, watch the lower weights. Motherfuckers will call a nigga out. The motherfucker that get called out be like, wait, what? Hold on, hey, make the fight immediately. Ain't no Twitter shit. You won't even find these niggas on Twitter. Kazuda Ioka is not on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man.
Oh man, you got me. How you spell Paulie Magniani? How you spell that nigga? Because if they got this fight on Box Rec, goddamn, I'm gonna die.
Malignaggi. I want to know if it's up there.
Okay, no, okay. They at least ain't got Paulie up there. They don't got Paulie.
Because that's bare knuckles, man. I don't even think.
I'm about to say, if they'd had Paulie shit up there, nigga, Sam Eglinton's next fight is posted. Yeah, okay, all right, man. So anyway, man.
Yeah.
Eglinton's next fight. So Kazuki Ioka actually made history. He became the first Japanese fighter to win, I think it was 4 belts in 4 different weight divisions.
Yep.
Okay.
The first Japanese fighter, yep.
First Japanese fighter to do that. And he did something we didn't see coming. He stopped Aston Palisti. But my thing is, should the lower weight division guys be considered for the pound for pound list? And the reason why I'm saying is there's a lot of people that will give you pushback if you tell them about Naoya Inoue. Like if you have Naoya Inoue in your top 5, there's a lot of people that want to give you pushback on that because they feel, well, it's only 3 pounds between the divisions. It's only like, 3 or 4 pounds between the divisions. And they looking at that and they saying that's that's a huge difference between going from 140, 147, 147, 154, so forth and so on, right? Mm-hmm. So they don't want to give these guys a lot of credit as far as putting them on the pound for pound, as far as putting them on the pound for pound list. Me personally, I think they should and here's the reason why. Not only are they good fights, but they're fighting the top guys of that division, right? So if you got a guy fighting top guys like, Ioka versus Aston Palisti, right? Or any other top dude that you can name, any of these top guys who are fighting each other at the lower weight division, not only do you have to put him on there, but then when you look at the number of weight class, like this dude has won titles in 4 separate weight divisions. So when you break it down, it's a difference of 3 pounds. Technically, he's almost jumped 2 fucking weight classes.
Right.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like when you add up, because each one is 3 pounds. So you go up 3 pounds, 3 pounds. Technically, he's jumped damn near 2 weight classes to beat a motherfucker. So me personally, I think they should be on this because of level of competition, quality of motherfucking opponents, right? And the fact that especially if they jumping up 2 and 3 and 4 weight divisions, that's almost the equivalency of going up 2 weight divisions. So they should be put on there. But I think a lot of things with that is that I think when it comes to it, and I hate to say this, I think people who follow boxing only follow it to a certain point and they stop. Like they stop where that named fighter is that they know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, the name fighter that they know and that the media is pushing. The media don't push the little guys, man.
No, they don't.
You see what I'm saying? So they don't know who they are. They don't give a fuck. I remember we were talking about Kosei Tanaka's fight, man, with Sho Kimura. And motherfucker was like, hey, man, I don't even know who this guy is because I don't like watching Chihuahuas fight. I'm like, this nigga got the nerve, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if, you got in a street fight with a nigga, bro, would niggas be like, man, that nigga whack as fuck, man. He's swinging all wild and shit, getting it. You know what I'm saying? We look at you fight, bro. We like, nigga, I counted this nigga all day long, swinging wild like that, looking stupid. You see what I'm saying? So how are you going to say that you don't want to watch the young fighters and compare them to fucking Chihuahuas? You see what I'm saying? That's hoe speak. That's hoe speak. You see what I'm saying? That's bitch nigga talk. Beta logic, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. So at the end of the day, listen, man, if these motherfuckers, boxing's pissing me off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if I didn't run a website, I don't know if I'd still be watching it as much as I do. If these motherfuckers at these higher divisions where there's more named fighters don't stop marinating fights more than I do my goddamn meat, nigga, then I'm going to start putting little niggas all above these motherfuckers, man. I was one of the first to put Naoya Inoue in my top 5. Niggas was looking at me stupid crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who? You're putting who in there? I don't know it. No idea. And now everybody doing this shit. You see what I'm saying? So I won't hesitate. If Kosei Tanaka moves up to 115 pounds like he says he's gonna do and beats Kazuto Ioka or fucking Juan Francisco Estrada, right? Yes, that nigga will be in my top 5. And again, y'all will be just like y'all did with Inoue. Y'all gonna be like, Kosei Tanaka. I don't know a Kosei Tanaka. That's what the fuck they gonna do until the nigga does something else. Then they gonna be riding his dick like they did Inoue. You see what I'm saying? Dumb motherfuckers, man. Watch boxing if you're gonna watch it. Don't watch some goddamn only the niggas that people know and then think you some type of pundit. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, what Kazuto Ioka has done, you know what I'm saying, is something that everybody in the sport should be talking about, right? I mean, and this is a testament to what I said earlier, where we saying these guys are real fucking fighters. Listen, man, we go to the sport to watch what? Fighting, right? Yeah. When you become intrigued with boxing, the sport of boxing, the first thing that intrigues you is what? The fact that you will learn how to fight.
Yes, sir.
Right? Because you like the aspect of fighting, or you like to see two guys get in the ring, go fucking mano a mano, right? His logic versus his logic, her logic versus her logic, and see who wins. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole fucking point you watch the sport, or how you got into it. So to say you wouldn't want to watch somebody at the lower weight classes where they're actually fighting each other, right? Where the big fights actually happen. I mean, there's probably only one big fight that's not happening at the lower weight classes. That's fucking Wang Han Minayota versus knockout CP Freshmark.
Man, don't even get me started on that one.
That's the only big fight that's not happening at the lower weight classes. There's other fights that's happened. You know what I'm saying? That because Kosei Tanaka didn't fight Ryuichi Taguchi. Kazuto Ioka didn't fight Chocolatito. You know what I'm saying? Chocolatito. Noya didn't fight Chocolatito. There's fights that didn't happen, but they're always supplemented with other big fights with those same names in them. You see what I'm saying? So you're just like, well, shit, I know Chocolatito didn't fight Noe, but shit, he fought Sariski Sor Rungvisai twice, and he fought Carlos Kawhi. Shit, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Shit, he fought Juan Francisco Estrada. I'm good.
He fought him twice, didn't he? Or no? Fought him once. He fought him once.
Right. Juan Francisco Estrada didn't get the rematch with Chocolatito, but shit, he fought Sariski Sor Rungvisai twice, and Carlos Kawhi. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens at the lower weight divisions. That shit don't happen at the higher ones where all these popular names are at. These niggas will not fight. Then fight, and then won't fight, and then go fight somebody else instead that nobody wanted. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that the WBO was vacated, right, by Donnie Nietes, whom ironically had beaten Kazuto Ioka, which was a huge fight at the very last day of 2018. It was December 31st. Huge fight. Nietes wins the belt, vacates it because he's like, hey, I want the winner of Rungvisai and Estrada.
Yes, yep.
When he vacated it, the guy that he had a draw with prior to beating Kazuto Ioka, which was Aston Palikte, was entered up as the number 1 contender by the WBO. Number 2 was Kazuto Ioka. They felt Ioka Nietes was so much of a close fight, the WBO said, hey, let's get Ioka Palikte. Now, let's think about Maurice Hooker and Jack Catterall. That's the WBO, right? Now, of course, Maurice Hooker is getting ready to fight Jose Ramirez. So I'll take that unification over anything, right?
Of course.
But who did Maurice Hooker fight before he's getting ready to fight Jose Ramirez? Who did he fight?
Shit, I don't even remember.
Come on, man. Jog your memory.
Okay, whoa. Maurice Hooker. Who
was his last fight?
Maurice.
Because Jack Catterall has been the number 1 contender since last year.
Oh yeah,
right?
he's been number 1 contender for a minute. I know.
Mid last year. Yeah. Jack Catterall. I've published press releases of Jack Catterall saying, "I'll fight Maurice Hooker now." Now he doesn't talk shit. His nickname is the fucking gentleman, right?
Okay. It wasn't Alex Cicero, was it?
I know who it is. It doesn't talk shit, right? His nickname is the gentleman. He doesn't talk shit, but he's still saying, I'll fight Maurice Hooker right the fuck now. The motherfucker even went to the fight where Maurice Hooker fought Mikel Lespierre, a French nigga nobody knew. That was his last fight. So instead of mandating Jack Catterall fight Maurice Hooker, the WBO allowed Maurice Hooker to fight, I believe at the time, the number 15 ranked contender and Mikel Lespierre, right? And Jack Catterall goes to the fight to say, hey, I'm your number one contender. Hey, guy. Still doesn't pay him no fucking attention. That didn't happen with Kazuda Ioka and Aston Palikte. They said, hey, we want you two guys to fight. Both of them said, all right, cool, let's go.
That's true. That's
what I'm saying, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm telling you, bro, if I didn't run a website, I don't think I'd fuck with boxing anymore, man. I really don't, man. It's the shit is it annoys the fuck out of me how much fights are ducked, fighters are ducking other fighters. You know, and niggas are cherishing that thinking that the end of the world is happening if they lose a fight. I get tired of it, man.
Well, that's why for me, I love the lower weight division because Daniel Roman has a loss. Daniel Roman is now a unified fucking champion.
Yeah.
Okay. Emmanuel Navarrete came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Timothy Kameda was stripped of his belt because he wanted to fight for a motherfucking unification fight. He like, all right, fuck it. Y'all go. Who was he fought? McDonald. He fought. Was it Jamie McDonald? Who did he fight? It wasn't Jamie McDonald. Who did he fight?
Who was this?
Kameda.
Who are you talking about?
Kameda.
Oh, Koki Kameda?
Yeah,
Tomoki Kameda. Yeah, it was Jamie McDonald. He fought him twice.
He wanted to do a unification. They was like, nah, we want you to fight. Get that. He said, no, I want to do unification. Well, give us our belt. Here, take it. I'm doing. Yeah. He said, here, take it. I'm not finna fight this whack ass motherfucker y'all want me to fight. Here, take it. Fuck it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Then, of course, at 118, all these motherfuckers entered the WBSS tournament except for the WBC champ because they weren't a WBC champ at that time. Okay, they weren't a champ at that time, but all the top motherfuckers entered the motherfucking WBSS tournament, and then like you said, Jerwin Cajas, Juan Estrada, these dudes are talking about fighting each other. Run for side, no problem, came back and fought motherfucking Estrada. All right, then you go even further down. We know if you ain't been following Three Kings, we know for a fact that Mr. Lane wants to fight motherfucking Charlie Edwards. Charlie Edwards is like, no motherfucking problem. All right. We just saw it. We gave a breakdown on our team, Dalakien, who just won. He took care of his mandatory. He wants to unify. All right. Tanaka is right there. These dudes will fight each motherfucking other. We know this.
Shit. Your boy fucking Hiroto Kayaguchi, who just won this weekend. He's talking about a unification with fucking Kenshiro. Kenshiro's like, yeah, nigga, shit, let me fight this mandatory, then we about to get this unification on.
You cut me off because I was going there. But yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. Angel Acosta. Cats forget about this dude.
Hardest hitter, one of the hardest hitters in boxing.
Yeah. One of the hardest hitters in motherfucking boxing. Okay.
At flyweight.
What'd you say?
He's at flyweight too, by the way.
He even took an L. Didn't bother.
Well, he lost to Kosei Tanaka. That's one of the best fighters in sport.
And Kosei Tanaka, wait a minute. And he fucked up his orbital bone. And Tanaka, both of them. And Tanaka still won that fight after moved up and challenged the top motherfucker at WBO.
Yep.
Don't have a problem. See, these dudes don't have a problem with it. Oh, I can't get that fight. No problem. Bam, I'm out. Okay, let's do it.
That's why Tanaka didn't fight Ryuichi Taguchi, because the fight he had with Angel Acosta, he broke both of his fucking orbital bones. And, he was supposed to fight Taguchi for the lineal status because at that time, Hecky Butler hadn't beaten Taguchi yet.
No,
Taguchi was the lineal champion. He fucked up both of his eyes. He said, hey, man, I can't take that fight. And he moved up. That's what happened.
And
then Hecky Butler came, maybe a year later and beat Taguchi and became lineal champion. Then he lost it to Hiroto Kayaguchi.
And the only reason why, because Hecky Butler was a unified champion. The only reason why he dropped that IBF belt was because the money for the purse bid was too fucking low. And that's how Felix Alvarado wound up getting that motherfucker.
Yep. Yep. So I mean, it is what it. Yeah, he's tough as fuck. GM Strong. That's what I'm saying. If Kosei Tanaka goes to 115 and beats any one of them goddamn champions, he becomes a 4-division champion. By the way, he also has the record for the fastest 3-division champion in the history of boxing, tied with Vasyl Lomachenko. A lot of niggas don't know that. 12 fights.
Yep.
He did it when he beat Sho Kimura.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't know that because they don't watch boxing, man.
Yeah. No, he broke that record. He broke the record.
He didn't break it. He tied it. 12 fights.
Yeah, 12 fights. Okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah, he sure
tied
did.
it. So he's got the record along with Vasyl Lomachenko. Okay? If he moves up to fucking super flyweight, becomes a 4. By the way, he's only 24 years old, 23, something like that. If he moves up to fucking super flyweight and beats one of those champions up there, absolutely, he's going to my top 5. And niggas gonna be having a fit. Hey, who the fuck is that? Well, go get your goddamn knowledge up, nigga. You might know something. Telling you, man.
There's a lot of niggas don't even know that cat RTM Dalakian fought over the weekend. A lot of cats don't even know that.
Man, I don't know.
Okay, hell, let alone Mariano Juarez. Excellent motherfucking fight, by the way. If you go to Three Kings Boxing and read that recap, excellent motherfucking 10-round goddamn fight. Mariano Juarez versus Dana Hernandez. That shit was on. What that man? I watched that fight 3 times. Excellent fucking fight.
They don't watch boxing, bro. I don't watch boxing, man.
My man said, "Stop it! All this knowledge is racking my brain."
Yeah, nigga. Nah, niggas just want to hear dumb shit all day long, man. Talking about the same 6 fighters in boxing. That's what niggas want to hear. You know what I'm saying? But then want to call themselves pundits. That shit is fucking annoying me, bro. For real.
But that's what bugs me when it comes to this pound for pound list, because a lot of guys, and this is why. Because all of a sudden, when Roman Gonzalez lost, all of a sudden we weren't paying attention to the low weight division no more. Because remember, Roman Gonzalez was placed in that number 1 spot. He was placed as number 1 pound for pound. I mean, he passed Crawford, Chanko, every fucking body. Andre Ward, he surpassed. Andre Ward was number 2 behind Floyd. Floyd retired. Roman Gonzalez was fucking number 1 pound for pound. Okay. Then as soon as Roman Gonzalez lost, we just forgot about the low weight division all of a sudden. Just fuck it. We forgot about it.
Right.
See? And that's what bugs me, because when it comes to this pound for pound list that I'm talking about, these little guys deserve to be on there. But like you said, boxing don't talk about these cats. Boxing don't look at them no more for whatever the fucking reason is. Okay. Estrada versus Rumfaside, hey, it was a big fight. And listen, I'll give credit to HBO because they did have the Superfly. So I'll give credit to them for that. Okay. But the rest of these networks, with the exception of Top Rank that is signed Naoya Inoue, but even outside of that, though, that's just one dude. It's still other cats down there, man. These dudes need to be not only on the pound for pound list, they need to be shown, because these are some of the best motherfucking fights you're gonna see. I'm telling y'all, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's all they talk about, GM Strong. Same motherfuckers. You know, I mean, how much can you listen to? That's what tells me the majority of people are not actual boxing fans or fans of fighters. And that's the fucking problem at the end of the day, man. Bo, you got anything else you want to add, man?
No, man, that's it for me, man.
All right, man. You already know what to do. Go to 3kingsboxing.com. Get the latest and greatest of boxing news, information, as well as interviews. Follow us on Twitter at 3kingsboxing, Instagram at 3kingsboxing, Facebook.com/3kingsboxing. Also, don't forget about this podcast every Monday and Thursday, 9:30 Eastern Time, 8:30 Central, 6:30 Pacific. All right, hit that like button, subscribe, share this motherfucker. This is the realest podcast out there. We know our shit. We make niggas laugh. You know what I'm saying? And we give you the opportunity to come fuck with us. If you really don't like us, we'll be like, hey, we'll be here this weekend. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like us, we're going to be at this fight this weekend. If you're there, I'm there. We can meet each other. We can do something. We even give you that opportunity. Y'all already know what to do, man. Until Monday, we out.